Brothers 6-needle professional embroidery machine PR-650 embroiders large areas and hats with built-in thread color information. Its large touchscreen panel is easy to use. First, let's take a look at the outline of the machine. Brothers PR-650 can sew embroidery while automatically changing thread colors by selecting one of the 6 needles, each of which is threaded with a different color of thread. It can also embroider large areas and tubular garments, such as sweatshirts and polo shirts. Embroidering onto baseball caps and tulip hats has also been made possible. Embroidery patterns can be loaded onto this machine by using the built-in compact flash card slot, floppy disk drive, or USB port. Now, let us open the package. First, open the box from the top and take out the included accessories on top of the machine. Please note that included accessories may vary. Remove the packaging material. Then, remove the 6 joints at the bottom of the box and carefully lift the box cover off the machine. Now we shall set up the machine. Allow plenty of operating space around the machine. A minimal area of 770 millimeters high by 1 meter wide by 1 meter deep, or 31 inches high by 40 inches wide by 40 inches deep is needed. The machine weighs about 37 kilograms or 82 pounds. Make sure you have a large space that can bear the weight of the machine. The machine should be lifted by 2 people, holding on to the specified places. Adjust the legs of the machine by loosening the lock nut on the leg with the included wrench. Turn the adjustable foot nut counterclockwise to lengthen the leg, or turn the nut clockwise to shorten the leg. Adjust all 4 legs so that they securely contact the desk or table. Then tighten the nuts with the wrench. Loosen the thumb screws to adjust the operation panel to an easy-to-operate position and angle. Then, tighten the thumb screws with the included disc-shaped driver. Using the included Phillips screwdriver, loosen 1 screw to raise the thread guide assembly. Raise the thread guide into position and tighten the screw. Remove 1 screw and tighten the screw on the other side. Loosen 2 screws. Spread the thread guide assembly into position and tighten both screws. Loosen the thumb screw and then open up the spool stand completely to the left and right. Then tighten the thumb screw. Attach the embroidery frame holder to the carriage. First, remove the thumb screws on the holder. Then align the holes of the embroidery frame holder with the pins in the frame mounting plate of the carriage. Secure the embroidery frame holder with the 2 thumb screws. Use the included disc-shaped driver to firmly tighten the thumb screws. Please note that if the machine is not set up correctly, it may shake or produce loud noises, and the embroidery will not be sewn correctly. This is the needle bar case, and this is the operation panel. This is the automatic needle threading mechanism. This is the embroidery frame holder. This is the thread picker. These are the slots for data media used for embroidery patterns. This is the USB port. This is how to install the bobbin. Open the hook cover. Pull the thread picker toward you. Hold the bobbin case latch and remove the bobbin case. After removing the bobbin case, apply oil on the machine. The race should be oiled. Use pre-wound bobbins or use the optional bobbin winding device to wind the optional bobbins with thread. Insert the bobbin into the bobbin case. Pass the thread through the slit and under the tension adjusting spring. Then pull the thread through the opening in the tension adjusting spring. Insert the bobbin case while aligning the tab on the bobbin case with the notch in the hook. Fully insert the bobbin until it snaps into place. Close the hook cover. Now we will turn on the machine. Plug the power supply cord into the machine. Then insert the plug of the power supply cord into a household electrical outlet. Switch on the main power switch. The buzzer will beep once and the LCD screen will come on. Touch the OK key on the operation panel. The pattern type selection screen will appear, and the red Start-Stop button will light up. Make sure to keep your hands and other items away from the carriage, as the carriage and needle bar case will move to the start position. Now we will set the embroidery frame. Select an embroidery pattern on the operation panel. When attaching the embroidery frame, make sure that the red Start-Stop button is lit to prevent the machine from accidentally starting. Loosen the 2 thumb screws on the embroidery frame holder. Move the left arm to align the screw on the right side with the mark for the size of embroidery frame to be installed, and then tighten the thumb screws. Hold the embroidery frame level and align the left and right sides at the same time. Insert the embroidery frame until it snaps into place. Make sure that the pins on the left and right arms of the embroidery frame holder fit into the position slot and hole on the embroidery frame. Now we will go on to upper threading. The operation panel indicates which color should be threaded onto each needle bar. Place the color specified for needle bar number 1 on spool pin number 1. Pass the thread through the 3 holes in the thread guide designated for number 1. Hold the thread with both hands and pass it under the guide from the right. Wind the thread clockwise once around the number 1 thread tension disc. Make sure that the thread is securely caught in the thread tension disc. Pass the thread along the thread path for number 1, indicated on the machine, and then pass it through the number 1 middle thread guide from right to left. Pass the thread along the number 1 slot and through the number 1 take-up lever hole from the right to left. Pass the thread through the slot in the thread guide, and then through the hole in the number 1 lower thread guide. Use the included threader to pass the thread through the number 1 needle bar thread hook and pull out about 15 centimeters or 6 inches of thread.